Recently I watched this video which spoke all about sustainable and eco-friendly packaging. Now this video was amazing. It completely opened my eyes to so many different sources. So I've decided to create a little UK version. So here I am. For those of you that don't know, I run an online store called Soul and Fire. On there we currently sell prints and we will soon be selling stationery and greeting cards. So we've got a lot of things going out, and I right from the beginning want to make sure that my business isn't having a negative effect on the environment. So currently I use 2 different sizes of packaging, and I'm sure this will change in the future, but now I've found eco-friendly companies to buy my packaging from. I can make sure all the sizes that I buy are sustainable and eco-friendly. So the biggest packaging I use is called the Lil Letterbox, and I get it from lilpackaging.com. I love this website. It actually came up on one of my Instagram adverts. Obviously I'd been searching for eco packaging and those algorithms, they worked because it made me click on it and I bought products from them. They have a completely transparent way of showing you how they're being eco-friendly. I really like the message they stand for, and they're just very honest and open about the work that they do. So I purchased my big set of boxes from there and I was very happy to do so. The other bit of packaging that I use is a C4 hard-backed envelope. Now I've had these envelopes for probably a year. I bought these in bulk and I've slowly been getting through them, so I can't say that these are 100% sustainably sourced. Obviously they're 100% recyclable, it's just cardboard and paper. That was one of the main reasons, but in reflection I should have double checked when I bought them where I was buying them from to make sure the paper and the materials in it are eco-friendly. So for now I am using that big pile. You can see I've got a lot of them. Obviously I don't want them to go to waste. They are really good to be reused as well because of the card on the back. So in future I'm going to buy my envelopes also from Lil Packaging, but for now they are 100% recyclable, and fingers crossed they didn't do too much damage to the environment when they were being made. Lessons can be learned. So inside the boxes, when I am packaging stationery up, I like to add a little bit of tissue paper just to make it look a little bit brighter and to kind of add an experience to shopping with Soul and Fire. The tissue paper I use is bright orange and it's acid-free tissue paper. I used big sheets and I chopped them down basically, so now I have, I think originally I bought like 500 sheets because I figured if I buy more in bulk then I don't have to rebuy them and there's not more shipping costs and fuel and all that kind of stuff. And when they arrived it turns out they were a little bit too big for my needs, so I actually ended up trimming the ends of them off and I made my own kind of like packaging confetti filling stuffer stuff. What do you call that? I don't know. I did also do my research about tissue paper, so it is actually biodegradable. I bought acid-free tissue paper for that reason, so the inks that are making it orange won't affect the environment, making the tissue paper itself completely compostable, and it won't harm any compost bins it is in. I'm not quite sure if I'm saying this all coherently, so I apologise if not. If I'm confusing you, just ask me questions in the comments, that's fine. I also include an order form within my packages. This is just to make sure I am packing everything correctly. Hopefully in the future when I get the hang of it a little bit more I won't need to include this, but I think for professionalism and just for ease of packing and kind of efficiency I'm including them for now. However, the paper that they are printed on is 100% recycled paper. I bought it from a shop called EcoCraft, and on there they have so many different eco-friendly products. For my stationery sets they are wrapped in a kind of plastic bag thing, and that is a cello bag. Now this is something that I really didn't want to use, but unfortunately because that product is paper, if that got wet in transit to its new destination, to its new owner, that would be a significant loss to me because I'd have to resend it, reprint it, etc. So I want to make sure they're pretty much fully waterproof as they are getting to their new owner. So I sourced the bags from EcoCraft, which I just mentioned, and on their website it tells you all about the bags. Again, they're very open and honest about what they do and what everything is made with and where everything has come from. I'm just going to read it out a little bit. So basically the plastic bags are made in the UK from film that has been accredited to OK Biobased, which means they're fully biodegradable, compostable, and when they break down to CO2 and H2O. This will happen in either home or commercial composting or in landfill. The only difference is that commercial composting happens faster because it's at higher temperatures. So it will biodegrade, it might just take a little bit longer in a home composter. For the postcard that I include in the packages, that is also printed on 100% recycled card. I ordered that from EcoCraft as well. I also need to look into getting some eco-friendly inks for my printer in my office. I print out the order forms on here, and at the minute I'm printing out the postcards on there, but I would like to look into some more kind of like water-based inks to include in that printer. I mean, it's a really old Canon printer, so I'm not sure if that's even a thing anymore, but I'd love to hear your opinions and more information if there are any kind of like home tech brands that have provided eco ink. I mean, we can dream, can't we? Like, I hope that becomes a thing if it isn't already. So I also use tape to fasten my boxes up. Annoyingly, those envelopes that I bought, the C4 hardback ones, have a little peel strip that you peel off and it self-seals itself. Annoyingly, the little bit of plastic that comes off of that, like paper, whatever it is, I can't recycle that. So again, another reason for me to look into something else as opposed to those hardback cards. But the boxes that I bought from Lil Packaging, they don't have any self-adhesive parts on them. When you build them, there is very little bits of card that comes off it, which I can just chuck into my recycling, so I don't produce any waste when I am building and making and posting them. However, they do need sealing up, obviously, because they don't have the self-seal strip. So for that, I sourced some paper-based tape. I think it's called craft tape. Again, it's from EcoCraft. They have it in 3 different sizes. I got it in the middle one. I think it's like 25mm or something. And on their website, again, super honest and informative about what's in there. Basically, when you unwrap my parcels, you don't have to take the tape off. You can just cut it and then send the box to your recycle place, and it'll all get recycled together, no problem at all. And I actually didn't realise that a lot of paper-based tapes aren't recyclable because of the adhesive on the back, so that's why I bought this one. Now, for a little bit of finesse, on my boxes I wanted to include some branding of some sort. I don't have the budget to get branded boxes per se, but I wanted to include something that when it arrives, you know it's from me. So what I have done, I have ordered some stamps. I ordered them both from Etsy, and they were like under £20 each, which was quite a big investment to begin with, but now I'm just going to be able to use them forever. So I just stamp on the top of my boxes a little stamp that says 100% recyclable. I want to make sure that my customers are prompted to recycle it. I want just that little bit of a reminder to say, look, you can put this in your recycle bin, please do. And also on the lid of the boxes, I have stamped a little Soul and Fire logo along with the website, just in case anyone takes photos and shares them on social media. I have my branding on there. For another little bit of branding, I also have Soul and Fire stickers. So I actually bought a roll of 1,000 from the Brother website. So I use a label printer called the Brother QL700. And it prints stickers without ink, so that was another thing I didn't need to buy and another thing I didn't need to waste. So on the roll there's just 1,000 little stickers. Annoyingly, the backing paper on that roll isn't recyclable. I'm pretty sure the sticker itself is, as long as it's still stuck to a package, but don't hold me to that because I feel like different counties do it differently. But I was very happy to be purchasing 1,000 at a time, because every time I looked to get branded stickers made commercially, I couldn't find a price that was good, I couldn't find anything recyclable, and I would have had to repurchase them a lot. So I figured getting one roll of 1,000 meant I was set for a long old while, and hopefully it will reduce the waste, because annoyingly the roll comes on a little like plastic holder which slots into the printer. Super helpful at the time, but when that roll has emptied, I'm not sure I'm able to recycle that. So I will figure that one out when I get to it, but fingers crossed it's recyclable or I can reuse it somehow. And finally, I also use a sticker on the front of the package for the address. Again, it's a Brother label sticker. The backing paper isn't recyclable. Drives me mad. So overall, the only elements of my packaging and postage that I send that isn't recyclable at the moment is the stickers. I'd say that's about 98% of my packaging is recyclable. I'm very happy about that. I'm really happy with the companies that I've found. Hopefully in the future I can find some more. If anyone watching has any recommendations, please let me know. I'm really happy to support like UK based eco-friendly brands, even if it means I have to spend a little bit more. I really hope this video made sense. Hopefully it helped you out if you do sell things of your own online. Hopefully you can implement some of the things I have. Please let me know if there's any alternatives for my stickers, something that is still efficient but is more eco-friendly and recyclable, you know. So yeah, hope that video was helpful. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon for another one.